Good afternoon. For my UDL assignment for week 6, I decided to do a screencast recording. So the prompting questions this week are: explain how your learning objective connects and or should be used within your evaluation section. And then building on your answer to question 1, explicitly link the assigned readings and what do you find critical to your understanding during this process. So the learning objective is going to help educators focus on what information they'll be assessing their students on. And this also is going to allow educators to make sure the content they'll be teaching in their lessons is what's going to be covered in the evaluation portion of the unit. There are 2 forms of assessments, summative and formative. Summative assessment occurs at the end of a lesson, unit, or a year, and formative assessment occurs during the lesson, unit, or year. And I found these assessments in Volt, Sims, and Nelson, Chapter 6. So I think that a summative assessment would be when educators use their learning objective to form the assessment and what they're looking for. According to Volt, Sims, and Nelson, Chapter 7, educators should know the content and know your students and know yourself. So in the context of the learning objective, it will help educators understand exactly what they want to teach. And it can also help you know how to begin the approach to tailor your assessments to your students and what the learning objective is asking for. And in Chapter 10 of Novak, it's going to talk about the 7 C's of teaching, such as care, control, clarify, challenge, captivate, confer, and consolidate. So using the learning objective correctly can help you both challenge and captivate your students. And then Novak Chapter 11 talks about teaching for assessments. When you have a diagnostic assessment to inform future assessments, it can help for making a learning objectives with an appropriate assessment for your students. So when you're trying to quantify their products, you can see if that is an appropriate, what you're asking for is appropriate or not for your students.